Hi everyone, this is Isa Teese. Today I'm going to ask you to look at, have your dreams passed you by? Or are they passing you by? So when's the last time you can remember having a dream? Probably most all of you have dreams now, whether you kind of think of them that way or not. But the question is, when you were younger, are there dreams that you had and you ever had a thought, or maybe even now, thought, I can't have that. That's not really going to happen. It seemed way too far out of your reach, so you just kind of let it go. And I was speaking to a friend this morning on the phone, and we were chatting about this kind of thing, which was why I got inspired to do this. In fact, it was her idea that we speak about this because we were speaking about inventions. And we were thinking about things that we've all thought of, or at least her and I have thought of, and all of a sudden you notice that it's now on the market 6 months or 6 years later. And I know the example that she gave was, for many years she cut off the feet of her pantyhose so she could have the tightness around the legs and help with all the firmness in the body and all of that. And she said, why didn't I think of, not spandex, but what's the name of that? I can't even remember. But the woman who is now a billionaire, she is a billionaire, and she, it's going to come to me in a minute. But at any rate, she had that thought, a lot of years ago, and she didn't do anything with it. So how many inventions have you thought of and then you notice them there? How many dreams have you had that just kind of gone away? What desires have you had that you just don't feel like can ever happen? When we sell out on ourselves, and I'm going to be tough today, when we sell out on ourselves, we create a real heavy feeling, a lack of self-confidence. We create a feeling of depression, of resentment. We start comparing ourselves to other people. We start many times envying people who have that dream seemingly come true, and we're sitting over here and we don't have it happening, and we're not really happy about that, but we don't feel strong enough to make it happen. So we just got all this stuff going on, and I'll tell you, that little voice can be intense, can't it? I mean, we all have one. It's just a matter of whether you're noticing it's you or is it you. I mean, sometimes I go, hey, how are you? Well, I'm doing pretty good. And you? I think I'm really doing pretty good today too. Okay, well then, since we're both in pretty good shape, let's do this together. Because sometimes it feels like paranoia. Sometimes it feels like you just have all this stuff going on. Well, this mind chatter that you have is getting you to feel empowered, or it's getting you to feel depressed. It's taking away your passion and your follow through and your action, or it's inspiring you to get going. So when you start to think about these things, I want you to really look at what is it that's holding you back from this. Now, the voice may be something, but what's behind the voice? Well, what's behind the voice are beliefs and programs and ideas that you've made in your head about why you can or cannot do whatever it is that you want. So I ask you to look at what it is that you might have missed out on. And here's your quest for today. Are you willing to sit down, ideally right now, and write down the dreams that you have and the things that you really want? Maybe it's an invention. Maybe it's creating a new blog. Maybe it's creating a new product. Maybe it's a new job, whatever it is for you. And maybe it's about having that brand new home. And maybe it's about a bigger paycheck. Whatever it is, what are your dreams? Write them down. And then you can ask yourself, and you can write this down as well, what's holding you back? And if you want to be really crass with yourself and really blunt with yourself, you can put a big circle and an X through all of those, what's holding me back, and say, this is BS. It's a lie. It's all something I made up. It's all something that I'm using to keep myself small. It's something that I'm keeping myself from having what I want. And it's all based on a thought process. Think about that. It's a thought process. It's not even tangible. Now, you may come up with some stuff like, oh yeah, well, it is, I'm not skilled in that. Can you go get skilled in that? The question is, what do you use as excuses to keep you from being in a place where you have what it is that you want? Where are your dreams being fulfilled or not? And if your dreams are being fulfilled, that is so incredibly awesome. So what other dreams do you have? You know, it's all about continuing to expand and expand and expand and having more of life be embellished with every fiber of your being. You have the ability to do that. So you're writing down your dreams and you're writing down what it is that you think is holding you back. You're writing a circle through it and writing, it's all BS. And then you get up off your booty and you take action to make that happen. Now, you may want to write down some things that you can do. You may want to get the help of somebody who can help you see past those limitations. Are you living to your fullest capability right now? Are you really expanding yourself into the empowerment that you are? You have the ability to do that, and today is the day that you can get off that little place where you've been in and start to take action to make what it is that you desire to be so. You're a master creator. You have the ability to create what it is that you want. So take some action. Get a plan. Get the support for the plan if you need to or you want to. And then take the action to get it done. And if you come across a few rocks in the road, so what? Put on your military boots that have metal in them so you don't feel the pebbles. You don't have to be barefoot in the middle of the road. It's up to you to decide how passionate are you about living the life that you truly love. Today's your day. Today is the moment. There is so much available to support you. The energy on the planet is just intense right now. So take advantage of that. It's a powerful manifesting experience that you have available. Never ever, never ever let your dreams go away. Never ever give up. You stand strong and be the empowerment of whom it is that you truly are. So, thank you for sharing this video with as many people as you can think of. Anybody who's depressed, anybody who feels like they've given up, anybody who you feel like isn't living the life that they truly love, send them this video. Because maybe it's just the inspiration they need. Maybe it's just a kick in the that they need to really get themselves moving and recognize that they're not alone and they can have it. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for letting me know how your life is going. And let me know how these videos and these audios are helping you, because that's inspirational for other people as well. You can also go to my website, isatis.com, because I might just be the person that would be the one who can help you find that dream and make it come into fruition. So here's your question for the day. What if I stepped up and I took full responsibility and major action to make my dreams come true? That's your assignment, should you choose to accept it. It's the one that I took on after I had that great call this morning. It's up to you. You're not alone. Go for it. And until next time, feel a hug.